better.
It's about to go down. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C Chung, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out, or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah.
Go where?
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap, tap, tap.
It's a Friday.
Oh, you said it's Friday? You said it's Friday?
If you see me and you tryna see what's up, he wanna fuck with me, then I'ma have him stuck.
Why you play that one?
That Shorty Doo-Wop sent that one. She said, oh, I got
Out
this
the
food.
Shorty Doo-Wop.
If you see me and you tryna see what's up, he wanna fuck with me, then I'ma have him stuck.
Oh no, ski.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
It's Friday. All right, it is Friday. We have made it through another week. Shout out to everybody already rocking with us. Good morning, Nikki White Chocolate, aka Slick Talk. RG Parker, NYC. What's really good? I see you, son. There's so much going on. Let's just get right to it. Mo got stories. We got stories. We got all types of stuff going on. And Sexy Mo, how was your night last night?
I tried to go to bed early. I really did. I did all the right things. I took a happy pill.
Happy
and
pill.
It wasn't happy.
Took a happy pill.
I did what the doctor told me, and it still didn't work. So I'm open to suggestions right about now. I'm at my wit's end. I got to get some sleep, like some real sleep. Not intermittent, not like every 2 hours, every 3 hours waking up. I feel like a newborn.
Yeah, I mean, Jay just say you need some in-house. I mean, some in-house. You know, you need some in-house. You know, sometimes. I mean, you know,
It's not
sometimes.
happening yet. So what can I do until then?
Sometimes a good old orgasm will put you to sleep. Just knock you right out. Or sometimes it can be a self-induced one. You know, I'm just saying. I'm trying to use terminology.
Self-induce anything. I need some ovaries to chime in and tell me what can I do to get some sleep, like some real sleep.
I mean, you don't get drug tested, so why don't you just go to an official dispensary?
So I do, because I can get randomly drug tested.
Oh, that's whack.
Working with children.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the light right, Stacey. I'm trying to get the light right. Relax. I'm trying to get the light right. Just Monty did something. She was recording last night, and she did. I'm trying to get it right. Shout out to my girl Monty. She's my little Spike Lee.
Shout out to Monty.
She got a little stuff going on. I'm like, all right, girl. Coming to her dad, talking about you got some suggestions for. I said, I got a bit for you to do. I got one. I said, give me like 15 minutes. I wrote out a little bit. I said, knock this out right here. Do this. Mo. She can't try the edibles because she gets the random drug testing. So that's the problem.
I don't like that, the way the edibles make me feel. So full transparency, I have tried edibles before. I don't. It's a high you can't turn off, and it scares me.
But I did appreciate it. I ain't gonna lie, I tried it once, and it really did relax me. It was a while ago, but it really did relax me. Like it really did. It gave me the smooth out. I don't like having to. I haven't mastered that, and right now at this particular point in my life, I can't. So, but when I can, I want to go. And I found we're gonna have a show. One gentleman I did a doing a show for. He's into the dispensary thing and got the whole marijuana thing and everything like that. And it's funny because I always say these young people, the dudes my age who used to risk their freedom to smoke weed.
Yeah.
They used to risk their freedom. Like people forget, people was getting locked up for getting caught smoking weed.
Locked up right now for marijuana. Yeah.
And now it's a big business. And now he was telling me all the different ways that some laws are like you can sell weed, but you can't sell it directly. You have to sell. I'll let him explain it when I have him on the show. You have to sell, like you have merchandise, and you can sell a hoodie for $150, and with the hoodie, you can legally give legally give weed to the person. That's legal. You just can't sell it. It can't be the main purchase. It has to be a throw-in. It has to be basically you didn't pay for the weed. It's like when you don't have a liquor license at a club, so you make people buy tickets, drink tickets, so then they can go to the bar and give tickets and stuff
turn
like
the tickets in. Yeah, it's a loophole.
It's always a loophole. But I wish you could like go to those weed spots and get, because I remember I did meet somebody a long time ago in Dallas who had different strands of weed. And I had done a joke about not being able to sleep. And she had come to me and she said, I have strands of weed that are specifically for you to sleep. Yeah. And I was like, all right. And then
like the sativa. Yeah. Was it
I paid a $500 custom fee in the 90s for it's real talk. Like people, they don't understand. Like it's so funny how now you can go, but I think that's the only option I got for you, other than going to like meditation classes and
the indica. Yeah. So I
Stacy and everything.
I tried the meditation. I tried the sleep music. My son put me onto that because he turns that on every night. And he sleep like a doggone baby sound. It don't matter what it is. He put the thunderstorm on.
Yeah.
Boom, knocked out.
My sleep ain't been too bad. Like my sleep has been, and I'm not jinxing this because I do not want to be in most situations because that sucks when you wake up, you sleep for 2-3 hours, and you wake up, and then you try your best not to turn the TV on. You try your best not to look at your cell phone. For me, I don't have my laptop. The laptop's right here. I don't have my laptop. You try your best not to ignite your brain because it's already ignited. And once you turn the TV on, it's over. Once you look at your cell phone.
Shuts down. I'm one of those people that I'm constantly, even when I'm asleep, I'm thinking of the next thing. I'm thinking of ways to get money. I'm thinking of like the next big, whatever it is, idea that I have, and I can't shut it off.
You gotta shut it off. Jay Black, how was your night there, homie?
Night was Gucci. A lot of good my shows, my Big Brother live show and Eviction, a little Thursday night football, a little stuff to entertain me. Everything was good with the night. Nothing special though.
Shows today.
I didn't even watch the Thursday night game. That's funny.
Because you got to watch it through Prime Video.
No, I got it. I had it on. I had it on. I just
Queen.
Maybe I'll try.
Oh, so Pittsburgh beat Tennessee 20-16. Yeah.
Yeah. So Nikki White Chocolate. Good morning, RG Parker. Who do we miss? Afro Queen. TP. Good morning. I see Queen Born is now here. Ashley. She's woke up. Stacey,
which one doesn't give you the munchies?
Video clip. We talked about Stacey yesterday, coming in the store looking for Magic Mike.
Yeah,
looking for Magic Mail Store Mike. And I reached out to the person who has a fan page. So I'm trying to set. She has her OnlyFans. She's happily married. So I'm trying to organize
and her husband is okay with it.
Her husband's damn a director. Like her husband,
okay.
Husband's not a game, but and I was like, "Ooh, that's nice." I said, "That's nice." So my night everything was good yesterday. I worked. I started feeling like I was gonna get sick, so I OD'd on some medicine. I started feeling
smart. Drowning that medicine.
A little bit of aches, and my mom got this medicine. I can't pronounce it. No. It's some real stuff. It's some real. I forget. It's right over there. It comes in a little. It's a little. I can't say nothing else. It looks like a little pellet, and you open the pellet, and all these little pellets pause. There's like 100 of them go in your mouth, and it's very intense. And I was feeling it. I was feeling achy. I was like, here we go with the bullshit. And I ain't got time. I got a lot of things I got to do this weekend. I got a lot of things I got to do today. Got to wake up, do the show. I had to wake up extra early this morning to do the segment with Shay Moore on Power 105 in Kansas City, Funny Fridays with Michael Shawn. So I recorded that in the morning time. Well, this is the morning time. I recorded that earlier. And so I'm good. I'm feeling good. And I'm excellent. And now
it's Friday. You feeling good?
If you see me and you trying to see what's up, he wanna fuck with me, then I'ma have him stuck.
These boy rappers.
It's catchy though.
If you see me and you trying to see what's up, he wanna fuck with me, then I'ma have him stuck.
All I know. Yeah, I can't hate on him because I know we really go down our catalog. We'll be like, yup, that's hot. All right, so let's get to it. The moral of the story is I'm always having a conversation with the older ladies at my job. We got young people at my job, super young, in their 20s. Then we got older people. It's like a buffet of ages. We got gays, we got straight people, we got black people, we got Indian people, we got Filipinos. It is a smorgasbord of everything. So that's when I just like running topics past them. And the one lady, she said I was lied to. And I said, what are you talking about? We were talking about related. I didn't know the shit she had been through. I didn't know what she had been through. I'm not gonna put her business out there. What she had been through with her ex-husband. Crazy story, like disrespectful story, like this. And she's such a sweet lady. Like this lady is the sweetest woman ever. So you don't even know she was in the mud. You didn't even know that she was part of the mud. And she said, you know what? I was lied to. And she said, what? She said, you know what? I should have never done. And she did. I'm not going to lay the prayer. I should have never put so-and-so in the friend zone. I should have never put so-and-so in the friend zone.
She having that Samantha Lee Tyrese ex regret. Huh?
She said, never put somebody in the friend zone. She said, I didn't do it on purpose. Well, it just developed into a friendship. And she was like, and he was with it. There was never, ever, anybody ever crossed the line in the friend zone. Nobody ever crossed it. She was like, but he was a sweetheart. And I'm looking at her, I was like, you're a sweetheart. She said, I know. I said, and she's like, this is the person that I just thought was going to be a great friend. And she's like, this is way back in like the early 90s. And
she wanted Thug Life. She wanted Tupac.
No, but she really didn't. Even the dude she with, it was super responsible. Like this woman is a sweetheart. And she was like, these women have got to stop looking past the person who's the friend who they're attracted to look for somebody. She said he was everything I wanted. She was everything. Conversation, not overly demanding on like trying to put you in a box and like you sit home. And she was like, it was everything. And she was like, I don't understand why people have a problem with friend zone. Like friend zone should be the red flag in a good way that this could be the person. I was like, well, damn, Miss Cheney. I said her name, Miss Cheney. You gotta put. She said, if you are having conversations with somebody and you can relate to somebody and somebody can relate to you, and you're having this and this and this, and it's not that you're lusting for, because she uses different terminology than I. You're not lusting for the person, but you think that you're fond of the person. You think they're attractive. Why did I not just go? I said, I don't know, Miss Cheney. I don't know why it's a bad thing. I don't know why people don't want to deal with their person that they put in a friend zone unless you have an agenda where you're using that friend zone.
Or you may not be physically attracted to
them.
No,
but you are.
Wired.
But I'm saying if you are physically attracted to the person, like sometimes you think the person is handsome or pretty.
I mean, sometimes you don't want to mess up the friendship. You might have a very good-looking friend, and they check off all of the boxes. They make you laugh. They're supportive.
Yeah.
They got your back and everything. But you might not want to mess up that friendship by testing the waters of a relationship.
This is why that makes no sense. What do people always say that when they're married to somebody? This is my best friend.
My best friend.
What are we doing? Like, the more I think about it, Jay Black hit the Powerball. He hit the Powerball because he fucked it up. And God literally blessed him and gave him another chance to marry his friend, because no matter what you say, these two argue because they're best friends.
Yeah.
So I just want to put it out there. Why is it that we have decided to make the friend zone such a bad thing? Like that's where we're going to Tinder. We're going to Plenty of Fish in the Sea. We're going to all these dating apps to meet total strangers. We're going to meet total. What's that? BLK. Black people. They got Hispanic. They got
meet.
Yeah, they got all
people meet.
Let me find a total stranger instead of the person that is right there in front of you, who you do not have to force a conversation. You do not have to actually like put on a facade before you see the person. You can literally walk and see this person the same way you look when you're going to the grocery store, when you're going to run outside to get something out the car. You can look the same way, and they will actually appreciate you when you put it on, when you put the whole thing on.
I think it's out of fear, though, Mike. I think a lot of people are just scared to mess up a friendship or scared to take the plunge.
So
they're scared that if things don't work out, they're going to lose their friend.
So what do you want? What do you cherish more? Do you want to risk that a friendship could turn into something more, or be a lonely bitch? What? Not you, Mo. Not you. Not you.
Diane,
which one do you want? And guys too. There are tons. As much as guys have been told this lie, they have been told this lie that men can live by themselves till they're in their 70s. They don't get along. No, motherfucker. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, so you keep thinking you're going to be 67, 70 years old, and it's going to be, where the hell are you going? You need somebody right there watching TV with you. You need somebody right there going to breakfast in the morning. Where are you going? Okay. Good morning. Happy Friday, Jeanette. Happy Friday. That was just a question before we get into the story. Why are we so anti?
Nobody's meant to live alone, Mike.
I
think they just settle in on it, but nobody's meant to live alone. Everybody needs some type of companionship or a friend.
Yeah,
special friend, like they call them in the obituaries. That special friend.
Yeah, that is so shady. But so then I was like, well, then I was making sense because I started joking and everything. I said, Miss Janie, I've been telling people I'm not looking for a soulmate. I'm just looking for somebody to get along with. And she was like, and that is the whole point of a goddamn relationship. She don't even curse.
What if things don't work out romantically with you and your bestie? Then where does that leave your friendship?
If y'all really friends, then y'all just go right back to the drawing board. Y'all friends.
You can't go back to being friends with your bestie after you done smashed.
They're a bestie. The majority. Listen, don't get me stereotyping. The majority of these besties have smashed.
Well, Queen Born said, just because you're alone, it doesn't mean you're lonely.
Did I touch a nerve, Queen Born? Did I touch a nerve?
Good point.
I didn't say you were lonely. I'm saying that whole statement was that guys be trying to lie to themselves and I don't need nobody. I'll be by myself forever. No, you gonna need somebody at some point. Unfortunately, you're gonna lose your mama at some point, and you're gonna need somebody to be riding with you. Everybody needs a support system. Everybody. Well, my son's father and I were best friends before we did anything. Well, just say that didn't work out. Well, it didn't work out.
I mean, my significant other was my friend. He was friend zone hard. I mean, like hard. And then, he wore me down. He was, persistent.
Sometimes the good stuff that be right in your face, they got to keep knocking on your head like, yo, I'm right here. And you just be over there looking over here and you be like, yo, but I'm right here. Hey, can you feel this?
I just wanted a friend though. I wanted a friend. I thought we vibe. We had a lot in common. We could talk on the phone for hours, and anybody who know me know I'm not a phone person. I'm
not a phone person.
I do not like talking on the phone. So I was like, okay, I can talk on the phone with this person for like 4 hours and it's effortless. So I didn't want to mess up my friendship.
Well, I don't think you're lonely, Queen Boy. I wasn't calling you lonely.
No, you said the word lonely. She said, let's run the tape back. It's like that commercial. She dropped the challenge flag. She said, let's run the tape back.
I said, but in the context, I said, would you rather risk a friendship or be lonely? And then Queen Boy was like, just because you alone don't mean I'm lonely. Wasn't nobody talking about you. Wasn't nobody talking about you.
I choose to be single right now.
And stop with and that's another lie we all say. And I say, we all say, I choose to be single. Man, no, you don't. If somebody could give you a magic wand and say you would be right next to a person that you're really into and you guys are just
some people don't want to deal with all that relationship stuff. Showing the cell phones. Some people don't want
the emotional responsibility of another person. I've seen that happen.
We're gonna turn this shit into they see These are all the terminologies that make people scared to death to be with somebody. Nah, fuck that. I want somebody. I want somebody. Being single stinks at times. There you go. There you go.
Sometimes it stinks, probably. Sometimes she probably enjoy it. Some people enjoy being single at times.
You enjoy being single at a certain point in your life.
It's not all that it cracks up to be. I mean, I'm in a long distance, and some days I'm like,
she can't even sleep.
Like, I can't even sleep.
She's single. She can't even sleep.
Can't even sleep.
She can't even get the random at 2:00 in the morning for no reason that don't have to lead to any orgasms. Let's just do it. So let's go. I love my space. Drama free. I know, Jeanette. I know.
That drama free reminds me.
That's the flip side. There are people who like their space. And enjoy coming home to a house where they don't have to be emotionally responsible, don't have to cook, don't have to. So I can see it.
But then all the responsibilities that you don't want to have, you have on your own shoulders.
Right.
And you do it by yourself. So no matter what you do, whether you're single or with somebody, there are going to be responsibilities that have to be held, that have to be done. It don't even matter. Single, together. Now, if it's somebody that's poisoning your happiness, that's different. But I'm talking about, I'm looking for that. Come on, Nikki White Chocolate. Come on, Nikki White Chocolate. Come on.
That's all she needs.
Go on, what you talking
You're not
about,
looking
nigga?
for nothing that's lasting. You just want something that's consistent.
Yo, quick, 2 second. Nikki White Chocolate, so about that life. Nikki White Chocolate came to a comedy show that was horrible for me. It was ridiculous. Nikki White Chocolate came and knew the comedians and knew their family and knew people getting locked up. I was looking like Nikki White Chocolate is the real one for real. She's like, oh, that's your brother. That's your brother. Yeah, he did that bid. I said, Nikki White Chocolate. What the fuck? All right, so let's get to this. What showing cell phone?
I was thinking it was a celebrity in the news that wanted his wife's cell phone.
Can we stop calling these people celebrities? Can we just say somebody we know of?
It was on one of Jay's shows.
Go ahead.
We're gonna talk about it in a minute.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, it was a
I'm a celebrity
relationship.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect. Go ahead.
No, so he was I guess apparently he was had a dispute and wanted his wife's cell phone, and they were out and the cameras caught it. They were, I guess, at the nail salon. She ain't want to get a phone up, and it turned into a little situation. And now I guess people are a little upset. It was a little tussle over the phone. You ever heard his name is Fat Boy? Only reason I heard
celebrities
because
let's look at these celebrities. Yeah, I know Fat Boy.
Let me take it off of my.
I don't have to. If you touch me again, my nigga, you're going to jail, bro.
What you talking about?
What you going to do?
What you talking about?
We're done. We're over this shit.
What you talking about?
We're done. You could go.
Hey, give me my mother key, bro. Give me my mother key, bro. You weirdo.
I'm not giving you nothing. I'm not giving you nothing.
You have somebody come get it from you? Yeah. Bro, stop playing with me, bro.
That's how
Bro, you say you really think you like that, bro? Like, for real. Give me the key,
you
bro.
have to take me to the bitch house.
Like, give me the key.
That's how it starts.
Give it to him. Uh-oh.
Guys, it's a cops. Bro, I don't give a fuck, my nigga. He needs to get my phone, bro. You're weird. If you don't,
that's what your phone get.
That's fine. I'll go buy me a new one.
All right, we gonna stop it right there. But he wanted the phone. She wanted her phone back. Just give him the phone, right? Problem goes away. I don't know.
First of all, ladies, any guy that addresses you as bruh, like
that's what they do. That's what they do. That's how they talking to each other.
I'm gonna stop it right there. They not 16 years old. Number one. Because I know that's the 16, 15-year-old range.
They in their 20s. They 24, 25.
No, that gotta be older
than that. They look like they too old. She looks like she's too old to be allowing a man to be bruh. You bruhing me? What's wrong?
I think they say that when they mad, right?
No, they say it all the time. I hear them all the time.
He's
29. He's 29.
Yeah, but you're 29 years old and you're on couples retreat, right? So which means you already got issues in your relationship. That whole and then I'm gonna go to her part. Mike,
she was born in.
If a man wants something from, like, give him the key, because it's not like he wanted the key to
he wanted his mom's key.
His mom's key or something like that. Give him the key. You must want that smoke, if you got something that belonged to somebody else and
she wanted that phone back bad. It was like it was something that phone. It was something that phone, and she didn't want him to have.
She ain't start that until he took the phone.
Oh, we'll get my phone.
No, play the video again because we all over the place. I want to know what this whole thing was about. I want to play this video again. Fat Boy, yeah, we know Fat Boy. Stop calling him celebrity. Stop calling him a celebrity. No diss, Fat Boy, because I think you're hilarious.
Literally.
My mother key, bro.
I'm not.
Oh wait, he came back.
He wanted the mother key.
Bye. Give me that key, bro. Call him and tell you call you a Uber.
Wanted the key.
If you touch me again, my nigga, you're going to jail, bro.
Don't touch me again. Oh, he touched the shoulder.
What
you talking about?
We're done. We're over this shit.
What you talking about?
We're done. You could go.
Wait, give me my mother key, bro. Give me my mother key, bro. You real?
I'm not gonna
You have somebody come get it from you?
Yeah.
Bro, stop playing with me, bro.
That's how
you do. You say you really think you like that, bro? Like for real? Give me the key, bro.
You have to take me to the bitch house.
Like, give me the key.
You're weird, bro.
Oh.
Because I don't want the cops to come.
She's like,
Guys, if the cops come. Bro, I don't give a fuck, my nigga. He needs to get my phone, bro. You're weird. Shit. If you don't.
your phone,
I'll go buy me a new one. Literally.
So this is all about wanting his mom's key.
I don't think it's his mother's key. If you listen to what she said closely, she said, "Take me to the B's house." So it sounds like she has a key. He's saying that's his mother's key. I'm just listening, and it sounds like maybe it may be his mother. It may be whoever he cheating with, because she said no.
Now he cheated.
To the B house.
He got this whole scenario. Now he cheated.
If it's your mother's key, she said, "Take me to the B house." Play that again.
Yeah, but that she probably knows about the woman, and she took her mother's keys, and now she's got the keys held hostage, and now she's talking about take me to the B's house. That ain't got nothing to do with it. First of all, this is why I see why people stay single now. Now I see. She was at the nail salon.
Yes.
So she took
all the
somebody's
lady was worried about is the cops coming. The cops gonna come.
That's all she worried about.
It should scare y'all black asses enough to y'all cutting up in my shop.
Why do y'all think these Asian people be looking at us like we crazy? They just be looking like, God, if there was any way for me to have some place in a nice neighborhood, I would have it. Why King just sitting there? She should have pulled the nunchuck. She's stupid. I don't know, but this is common practice. This is a common argument.
Yeah, that was very common. It seemed very, yeah.
But I don't get the mom's keys.
You touch me again, you gonna go to jail. So he touched the shoulder.
He didn't just touch her. That was like
he did. He's like, that wasn't. Oh God, he was proving a point. Like, okay, I touched you.
That was.
I don't. Oh God, I was in such a good mood. Nah, something was
definitely in that phone.
Yeah, but it don't even.
And I think he took the phone just because he knew that would get a reaction, maybe to get the keys.
Yes.
And
but she didn't stress over. Like, I don't think the phone.
She stressed over that phone.
She really didn't. The whole conversation was about the key, and then the phone. He grabbed the phone.
Yes.
So the whole conversation was about the key.
I'm telling you, I don't think that was his mother's key. I think that was.
I think she was holding it hostage.
She said.
But she ain't say. But if that was the case, if that was the case, she would have said something. She would have said something like, "This ain't no damn mother's keys. These ain't your mother's keys."
It looks like they were arguing prior, and he came back for like the second half of the argument.
Do you have any more so we can get some background information on this before? Because
it looked like I think she responded.
He's like so surprised about the bitch ass shit that he's doing. Like, I wouldn't expect nothing less from this motherfucker. Like, y'all's really crazy. Like, he always talking crazy. Like, he's gangsta. Ain't nothing gangsta about what you're doing, weirdo. Nothing. It's nothing gangsta about it. You look like a bitch. Everybody.
But she with him.
So maybe that's because she lost her footing and got and fell to the ground like that, or like I don't know.
Why can't y'all both say y'all cheating? Why can't y'all both say that? Why can't y'all both just come clean and be like, we both cheating?
He got this mystery key.
Y'all both cheating. It's this simple. This is how simple it is, y'all. Let's just go with the cell phone thing, just for the hell of it. Let's go with the cell phone thing, because the cell phone thing is the juicy topic and all this other stuff. Everybody's into if somebody grabs a cell phone. If somebody grabs your cell phone, I'm going to let you grab the cell phone. I'm going to let you look through it. And then after you either find or you don't find anything, we still going to break up anyway. We still going to break up.
Because that means you have distrust issues.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with trying to prove to you about I ain't got no problem with handing you the cell phone. But after you finishing your investigation, we done. But people don't like being that cut and dry. We done. I know it is. I've had to learn the hard way. I know where this is going. This don't get no better. This ain't gonna get no better. Something was in the phone. I remember all that was looked at my son's father's phone for the time, and he crashed the car. Yeah,
because there was something on the phone.
No, the way she reacted, she wasn't like that over them keys. As soon as he took that phone, that's when everything. She stood up. Now she's ready to scrap over it. Like it was something in that phone.
Dude, I'm ready to scrap over it.
As soon as he slammed it, it was over. She's like, okay. And she's back to calm again because he can't see what's in it now.
Jeanette said she probably took the key off his keychain, wondering whose it is, and he came looking for her.
Nikki said, well, at least
he told her to catch an Uber home. That's all I'm like.
Then she can't even catch an Uber home.
Do I need to send somebody to get the key? Like, do I need to send somebody to get the key from? I mean, clearly that's not a man who cares about you. He's talking about getting you jump, sis, to get whatever it is he want back.
You want his keys. Give him the keys. This is what I don't understand, y'all. If you have an assumption that something is going on, then it is.
And if it's that hard, why do you need confirmation?
You've already played the whole story out in your head.
Yes, you have.
You already have the whole consequence, how it's going down, when it happens. You may not have the details correct.
Every time you go and say you with your boys, you was probably over there. Like the scenario is there, sis. It's already there.
But somebody will say, well, she didn't have. If she didn't want to do it, like the flip side to that is she's grown. She doesn't have to. If she don't want to give the keys or the phone, whatever it is, he has to accept that. He can't scuffle over property that's currently in her possession.
Been there, done that. Stacey, I know.
I mean, let's say like a regular argument. I mean, over a phone or whatever. Just you want to stand your ground. He like, nah. They go back and forth. Now it's mutual. Because she didn't have to get up and scuffle with him. After he took the phone, she could have just let him go.
He seemed like he was big mad and not in control of his rage at that time. Like he was fixated on that one thing, getting that.
And she knew how to push his button.
But stop taking stuff.
His buttons was definitely pushed.
But stop taking stuff from people that it ain't yours. If it ain't yours, stop taking stuff.
So if he paid for the bill, it's okay
to take her cell phone.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
I'm asking Mike. According to Mike's theory, it's her phone.
If it's not, look, it's a dead end for a guy. It's already a dead end. You're at a dead end. There's nothing that. Once again, what's right and what's real.
Say that again.
What's right and what's real. What's right if you paid for that cell phone and she's using it and technically it's your cell phone. Guess what you do? You call the cell phone company and you get it cut off the bill. That's what you do.
Y'all so petty.
That's what you do.
Y'all are so petty.
Because
you say that because I've had my own, my own line, and I just merged bills with my significant other, and I wish he would get mad at me and turn off my cell phone. Like it would be some slow singing if I were ringing if he turned off my phone.
I'm not saying y'all you turn off the cell phone because there's a debate on how we spending money. I'm not saying like we don't agree on the budget or we don't agree or we have a disagreement over whatever you don't. But if the whole point is you're not going to give me the cell phone that I'm paying for, then instead of risking your freedom, you cut it off.
And they're married too. And
they're married. Oh, they're married. Oh, that's a whole different craziness.
I don't care. I wish she would take my phone.
That's a whole different. That's a whole different craziness. I wish somebody would have just told me from the time I was young. Let me tell y'all young dudes this. All y'all heterosexual young dudes. If you're going to cheat, don't wife her legally. Matter of fact, don't even waste her time calling her your significant one. It's just that dudes have been doing this for years. Dudes just will not. If you want to be in them streets, then go be in them streets. Stop. And this goes for you chicks too. Stop trying to play this game where I got this dude. Everybody is playing. If you want to be in the streets and you want to run the streets, let everybody know. I'm here. I'm here for the streets.
Yet.
I'm not ready.
I'm not ready yet. Yeah.
I
like the honesty of that. I think that if most men and women, I think if they would be honest and say, yo, I like what we're doing, but I'm not ready for all of that because I'm still in these streets.
No, they got to keep you close because they know ultimately you're the best scenario for them.
And the greed comes in. That's just selfish. If you know you're not ready, don't call no female your wifey, or don't go and take the plunge and get married if you know that you're still in the streets. No.
So you want them to be honest. So the female going to be honest. Say, look,
be honest, because that gives the other person
I rock with you.
To say whether they want to still deal with you or not.
I think you the long-term solution, but right now I still want to play, but I want to keep you still close. So I'm still.
So just know that you know what I feel the same way about you. So I'm too. And if it lines up where we both finish playing together and we decide that we want to make it official, then you could do that. But I feel like that's better than stringing somebody along and playing around like, yeah, I'm gonna keep this right here in the pocket while I'm doing XYZ. I don't think that's fair on either side.
Then they be wondering why females act like a thin line between. See, y'all don't get an excuse to act like a thin line between love and hate. See, y'all always want an excuse on when to lose your mind. Y'all always want, oh, that's the final straw. Now you're gonna see the other Teresa. You're gonna no, you don't. You don't get to show another Teresa just because things ain't going the way you want to go. You don't get to act crazy.
There was no other Teresa probably until she got lied to, hurt.
No, and you still.
In the mud.
You still don't get the right to wild out and start keying cars. You still don't get to wild out and start doing crazy stuff and start
DMing yellow paint. You can't the yellow road paint on somebody's car.
Oh, I cut and destroyed all his right sneakers to all his right ones. Just his right one. I cut all the sleeves off his shirts. Be honest and allow me to decide. Dog, listen. There are simple things in relationships that you can tell when two people are in a relationship, that has a chance. Doesn't mean it's guaranteed it's going to work, has a chance. When two people know each other's passwords, when two people, when somebody walks out the room and they leave it. Now, listen, everybody takes their cell phone to the bathroom. So all comedians.
No, they do not. I don't take my cell phone to the bathroom, and I look at people sideways who take their cell phone all around the house with them.
When I'm going to pee, I don't. But when I'm going to take a shower and do the whole long hour and a half process, and I'm gonna be in there, I need something to scroll and check stuff out and cheated on. I was stale when I rolled up. I don't know what that means, but you should be able to leave a room and you get a text message, and you say, "Can you check the text message for me? Tell me who that is."
But some people that say this is my privacy, my entity. I don't want to share that with you. I'm with you though. The phones need to be open.
It is your privacy though, and I feel like that opens up a bigger issue. Like, you know, do you have trust issues? Do you have insecurities? Do you have, did you do something in the past where somebody's saying like, is that person still doing something? Just a regular, you could be doing nothing, J Black, in your phone. Have nothing in your phone. I feel like that's your privacy. You can have conversations with Mike that you may not want everybody to see. It may not be you cheating, but it might be a personal conversation, a bro to bro conversation that you have with him. You might not want your significant other to see that. So I think that there is a level of privacy that you should extend to your mate, and you should trust them enough to know that they're not going to go overboard and step over the line.
You don't have to read every text message. I'm just saying that the cell phone should be open. It shouldn't be. Let's be clear. There was a time where there were no cell phones, and you couldn't tell somebody, "Don't you pick up my house phone," or "You need to make a phone call. You can't use my house phone. You can't use the house phone. No, you're going to have to go to the payphone."
Well, the house phone scam was the one ring and hang up.
Yeah, one ring and hang up.
Call on my phone. I know you got somebody playing on my phone.
Until caller ID started hitting, then you had to block. Then you had to block. You hit star 69. Then you had to get the block for the star 69. So when you star 69, these people ain't shit. Maybe you should be. Maybe you should be by yourself. I don't know. Just keep it real, but don't be mad when I'm not single anymore. You lost your. Yeah, those are facts.
Yeah, but Stacey said, "That's the game." I don't know about what Stacey said. Her husband keeps us. Not saying he doing nothing, Stacey. But if my wife kept her phone off, that's a huge red flag. Like something ain't right. Something ain't right. You just turning your phone off when you're home. Stop that. Stop.
I don't know what his situation is.
Most of the time.
I don't know what his situation is. If his phone is really strictly for work, if he really has a bunch of friends, I don't know. All I know is whatever you do, you better make sure you're consistent with it. Jeanette, ladies, let the air out of the tire. Man, don't slice. That's destroying property. Just saying.
You don't want to go to jail. You just want to inconvenience him. Let the air
out. It's not a crime when you let the air out, but if you slash the tire, okay.
Right, then that's destroying property. You want to jail.
White women do this
too long though.
I just want to know that white women have to do this. Like white women have to do this too, right? This is not just for all
women.
Women. Okay.
It has no white, yellow, Puerto Rican, or Haitian. It don't matter. It don't matter.
He's been consistent ever since she's known him.
He's been consistent since she's known him. So that's been
some people are still grown as adults who don't need their cell phone.
Star 67.
But it boils down to trust, though. It boils down to trust. Do you trust your mate? Do you trust your mate?
Yeah, but as the mate,
not even just trust your mate. Do you not? As long as you don't, you might come to the relationship with trust issues. So you might be already looking at your mate sideways, regardless of what they do, regardless of what their behavior is, because I think Stacey just said her husband basically is a creature of habit. He's been doing the same thing since they were dating, ever since she's known him.
Well, I'm just gonna say that if you have a cell phone, you're a relationship, and y'all take turns playing music off your cell phone, and you never volunteer to put your cell phone on to play music, there's something wrong. There's something wrong.
Or you don't connect it to the car.
If you don't connect it to the car, there's something going on.
Connect it to the car with your messages and to pop up on the screen.
Damn, Shorty Doo-Wop said her dude was taking the SIM card out.
When I found out my son's father took his SIM card out, I was like,
"Oh, that's work."
I guess you could take the SIM card, put it in your phone, and see what's really good. Okay.
That's a lot of work.
If you take the SIM card, out, you see all of the pictures, you see everything.
But why would you take the son's SIM card?
Oh God.
No, she said her son's father.
Yeah, her son, her baby dad, her ex.
But it says her son's father took his SIM card. Let me get that again. This is so much shit that you shouldn't have to go through in life. Took his SIM card out. Oh, I was like, yeah, he took the SIM card. Oh, got it. So there was nothing there. Technology, if they scorn, leave them alone. That relationship will not. Yeah, if they scorn, they scorn.
Yeah, if they're
they could be scoring and change and work out.
No,
everybody could be scoring at some point.
More often than not, if you are scorned, especially with men, it's more difficult for them to turn that around. Women who are scorned can learn to love and trust. But for men, it's more difficult. It's not impossible, but it's more difficult.
It is. Men. So it ain't just to get over it. It's been 20 years already.
I see.
Yeah, but it's at the detriment of your new relationship.
See, I don't think it's men that have a harder time. I don't think men have a harder time trusting. I think people have a hard time trusting because people will not take anybody. People always bring their shit from their past into the current situation. They always do.
Visual creatures, though. So I'm not saying that it's impossible, but I'm saying that men are visual creatures. So it's a little bit more difficult for them to get over like a female cheating on them.
Yeah, but that goes for everybody because everybody brings their baggage. If there was a way that you could take a pill that you could start and deal with this person based on them, nothing else. But we can as human beings because we get the catalog of memories, and like Jay Black got 6,000 red flags you got to look for. And if this happens, then that happens. And if this happens, then that means. And if this happens, then this happens. And if this, what are you doing?
Like it's an obstacle course going through the relationships of Jay Black.
First
red flag, flag on the play, flag on the play,
right.
Flag on the play, something ain't right.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, first date should be therapy. First dates, this is the problem with first dates, and then we can move on to the next story. The problem with first dates is that the first date is nothing but make-believe. The first date, everybody puts their best foot forward. The first date, everybody's their funniest. The first date, everybody's their prettiest or their handsomest, if that's a word. The first date is you're the most polite. You're the most pulling out chairs. You're the most, it doesn't matter that you're 30 minutes late. You're the most, you overlook stuff when you shouldn't. When the first date should be the date that you absolutely don't overlook anything. The first date is the date. If you are 30 minutes late for the first date and being late bothers me, that is okay. This bitch got a demerit. She already got points against
the demerit.
What is a demerit? What the hell?
I'm dead serious.
Traffic was crazy.
If stuff bothers you, the stuff that bothers you on the first date is the most important because this is the first one because it's make believe. If we would just be who we are on the first date and then just allow the person to decide whether they're good with it or not. Why are we making believe if you don't look like that on a normal basis, not just women or men, if that's not your normal look, if those aren't the normal clothes you wear, if that's not the normal conversation you have, if those aren't the words you normally use, don't use them. If you a type that want to tell a story like this motherfucker came over here and fuck this bitch, I can't believe this motherfucker, and then talk about, I wish he would, you can suck my dick. If that's the way you talk, don't edit it on the first date. Because you're misleading the person.
So me and all of my bad words. Because I'm a work in progress.
Yeah, exactly. And
that's me. I try to control my mouth, and then they like, whoa, I know you have that type of mouth on you.
Yeah.
So you saying you say when I go on a first date, I should automatically like.
Don't overdo it just to overdo it, but use the words that you're going to use. And then if that person's like, oh, you curse a lot, then you can be like, then you can be what you just said. Look, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a work in progress. And the words that these curses that you take as curses, I just use them as adjectives. They are just the way I use to describe what I'm saying, but I get it. And then and at least the person knows at that point, they know this is part of your personality. Like, I'm not going to sit there. If we're on a date, right? Let's say I'm on a first date and there is a big game going on and I can see the TVs. I can see the TVs from the table, right? I'm not going to not look. If the Cowboys are playing the Eagles this weekend, and let's just say I happen to be dumb enough to plan a date. Wow. But I do it at a sports bar so that we can eat. And I'm going to look. And when she says, really? I'm going to go, yo, my bad. But just to give you heads up, like, I'm a huge sports fan. So, look, I just want to tell you, I am that person. Like, I am that person. Mike, should they see what's under the bonnet before the date?
Hell no.
It depends on how drastic.
Hell no. Listen, don't show that man Kizzy. Don't show that man Kizzy on the first date.
All right, what else?
Don't show him no Harriet Tubman on the first date. Don't do it.
And this is why I go back to why when somebody's in a friend zone, you don't have to make believe with the friend zone. The friend zone knows you for real. The friend zone wants to have the conversation. They don't care.
You got listen. If you love me like this, then you're gonna love me at Harriet Tubman. Like but it doesn't work in the reverse.
Queen Borna said people be on the first day sounding like T.I., but really talk like Samuel Jackson.
Pontificate.
Right.
What? Those are the facts of the facts, yo. Those are the facts.
What?
Yeah, those are the facts on there, right there, happening. So, hey, that's our little advice. So just go.
And on the relationship side, there was another story where a wife ended up being a part of the reason why someone sadly lost their lives. It was a story in Brooklyn. It was
the
a
wife
shooting.
was stop saying the wife was the reason because
the wife played a major role. She let a man be a man.
The story, let me tell you how stupid before we show this video. This story was based in the projects. If you've ever lived in a project, know somebody lives in the project, the person who lives under you normally has beef with how loud you are. Because they can feel everything. You always have somebody stepping over you or whatever. So the person downstairs confronted them again about the loudness of what was going on in the projects. Anybody who lives in the projects, shut your ass up because that's just part of living in the projects. They're going to play music loud in the whole nine. This is how it goes down when the dude downstairs confronts him. And we don't have any audio.
No, you can do the play-by-play because the dude is mad in a white tee. He got a sick pair of scissors in his hand. And he tell him, boy, back down. The wife pulling him, distracted him. If she's minding his business, let him handle it. That's giving the dude time to pull a gun out. And then the guy end up.
First of all, that was not given time to get that. You're and the fact that you can see that and see what you think you saw.
If she wasn't distracting that man,
dude was standing there for a reason. When you bring out a pair of scissors and the dude doesn't move, that is no disrespect to the dead. But if you bring out a pair of scissors and that dude don't move, there's bigger problems here now.
And he bigger than you. But what I'm saying is let them have that conversation. It could have just ended
because she knows where it's
going. He really
going.
wasn't trying to stab the dude. Just him just standing there.
Yes, but that's the problem. What
he tried to intimidate him. Just to
exactly. So whose fault is that?
No, I'm saying that's generally how dialogue you're gonna have a conflict.
And you went to intimidate somebody.
But don't distract me. If I'm doing something and I'm having a dispute with another man,
you don't
be pulling and tugging.
She was trying to keep him out of trouble because she
but you know your dude. You know your partner.
Well, she was trying to save his life. She was trying to save his life.
I didn't want him to catch a case.
Go ahead, play it. She's trying to. That was not the difference.
No, I think that it because the dude ain't weren't. Look, here she go pulling, distracting me.
Like, come on, let's go.
And that's giving him time. It's giving the dude time.
No, it's not.
I got time now. His back is turned, and that's when he's able to pull that heat out.
Jesus, man.
Now, obviously, the guy, he was dead wrong for shooting him in his back
because
he walked away. He shot him and his son. He killed both of them, which is crazy. And it's something. What irritated me was the fact that the wife just kept tugging
out of all that. That's what irritated you. That's what.
Because I don't think it would have led to that. I don't think that would have ended up.
He had every intent. He was gonna pull that gun out at some point. That's why he brought it. That's why he ain't back down when it do right here. He didn't back down right there. You know why? Because he knew he was gonna pull that gun out.
I don't know. I missed all the comments.
I think the gun gave him a little bit more security. Like,
exactly.
I'm not worried about that because anybody pull out some scissors on you, you're not standing that close to them, are you, Mike? You going to take a step back. He leans in.
Yeah, that was in New York. It was
in
New York. Yeah, that was New York.
That was New York.
My man was trying to stab. Wait, he just shot him. No, he shot both. He killed him and his son.
And his son that was behind him.
And when I had the whole video, when I saw the whole video, I thought he was tasering them. I thought it was a taser that he was using. He literally killed the father and the son simply because of the noise that was happening. Now, at this point right here, this is going to go bad. Now, on defense of the wife, she knows where this is going. She knows this is going to go really bad. He was about to stab him. Don't come to me with scissors in your hand. Taj.
He wasn't stabbing him.
And
you don't know that. And if the fact that you pulled the scissors out.
CapQuest says
that close to my neck.
CapQuest says mother should have worried about the child. Stay out of men's business respectfully. Listen, I get what y'all saying, but the fact of the matter is y'all keep saying men's business, and the men's business ended in 2 people dead. He knew he had the hammer. That's why he was sitting there. That's why he was so casual. And if you want to deal with man's business, you want to do the man's business. No disrespect, Cap. I'm just using it. Man's business is if a dude ain't backing down, there's something else going on here. and you don't have the whole
that
video.
Distraction is
no,
too
you don't have the
much.
whole. You don't even have the whole video because
but I need the audio because he said something. Because if you look at the guy with the gun, he said, "Oh, you." Before you passed it, he said, "Oh."
But the thing is, the whole video before all this occurred, and that's why not having a whole video doesn't show it. Before all this occurred,
I was irritated at the wife pulling at him. I was stuck on that. I was just stuck.
No,
After two people get shot, that's what you stuck on.
I was stuck on it because I think it escalated from there.
Listen, let me just get this out. In the beginning of this video, the dude is at the door. Opens the door. Guy in a white t-shirt opens the door. They get into it. The dude closes, goes back in. He don't have his sneakers on. He goes back in the house to put his sneakers on. Dude is still waiting outside. He goes back in. When he goes back in, the wife comes out to confront him to start talking. Then the dude puts his sneakers on and comes all the way back out. Now, man's business. The man comes out. Everybody go inside. So he's trying to.
I got this.
But this is the point. This is the point of how everybody needs to go. Y'all go inside.
There's no audience. It might not escalate either, and I don't see it escalating.
And every person would have tried to if your loved one is getting into something, a person who loves you is going to try and stop you from getting into something that they know is about to get violent. That is just the man or woman. If that's your girl in another girl's face, you're gonna try and be like, "Come on, girl, let's get out of here. Let this ride." Sad situation. He crazy. He shot them more than one. Yeah, he did. He stood over them. How you mad about noise?
That's bad and unfortunate.
Shorty, that's exactly what I said when I started this. That's exactly. I can't stand when people get mad when you in the projects. I'm sorry. There are noise ordinances and all that stuff. They just don't apply. What's real and what's reality.
Yeah,
she lost her whole family, and Jay Black pissed that she tried to save her husband's life.
No, it wasn't trying to save you.
He was. In essence, in actuality, that dude was coming up there to shoot somebody.
If I'm in a debate with a dude, don't touch me.
That's not a debate. You done brought out some scissors.
If I'm arguing and I'm trying to focus on this is the problem. This person, I need all my focus and attention on him.
You would stop you from making a.
I think she knows. She knows is at certain levels and certain points. Leave him alone. She knows it. She knows what
if your son is standing behind you?
Well, she also know if my son's standing, I'm in a different mindset. Like when I had an issue at this liquor store with this dude had said something to him, it turned into now I shift. Everything shift. It depends.
But if your son's out there and you got this, don't you think at that point she's like, I gotta end this? Like we cannot get into this right now.
She was trying to stop it, but then son got shot.
Oh, the son got shot. The son, when you see the whole video, is so traumatizing when you watch it.
Yeah.
There's a look that Mr. has when I know to back off and let whatever's gonna happen. But when you know, now we know what happened. This guy came up there with a gun. Now he came up with a gun, and in actuality, the stuff you can't say he wasn't coming up to shoot nobody because he could have walked away. In the whole video, he could have walked away like 2-3 times. The dude went back in the house. He could have walked away. The family went back in the house. He could have walked away. He was standing out there for a reason. You brought out scissors, the threat.
Yeah.
This is all wrong. All aspects of it is wrong. Yeah. I feel horrible for that woman right now. I feel horrible for some noise.
Yeah.
I know that my husband, my focus is getting my son back in the house because I know the possibility of it going bad. He was going to shoot dude.
I don't think it.
Dog, how can you say you don't think when he did?
Because as soon as he walked in with the scissors, it was dialogue. So what that was I'm standing my ground, you stand your ground. How is this going to end? It's not going to escalate unless the distraction happened, and then
But
he saw
you're gonna
opportunity.
say it escalated.
We don't know what was said. We don't know what was said.
I
Like
don't know.
we don't know the conversation between them.
Yo.
What was being said during that time?
Because if the guy with the scissors wanted to do something, he would have did it immediately.
Doug,
the guy,
that's what
if
I'm
he went
saying.
It was
So
going to be whatever.
So you
I
saying
don't know. I think that distraction played a key role. It played a key role.
How? If the guy is sitting there, he didn't move when he was in his face with the scissors. He was like, he got one more time to come to me and I'm shooting him.
No, he was a coward because he shot him when he turned his back.
No, he's a horrible coward. But once again, I don't know this whole story. I'm just going by this. He's a horrible coward. Exactly. They always had beef. But the hothead syndrome continues.
But yeah, I just saw that and that was just literally, it just threw me off. That's all.
But the dude, he had if you see the whole, and I had the whole video, he had multiple times he could have left. It's sad, but I go back to my hothead syndrome. Everybody in this damn planet, the hothead just wins, and somebody has to die because nobody can just be like, look, I'm gonna turn down the music. That man murdered them and then waited
for the elevator.
He waited for the elevator.
He didn't. He had to walk down the steps.
No, he waited for the elevator.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. We ain't got the whole disturbing, disgusting, murderous video. And I'll add more fuel to the fire. Let me just add this because this is tragic, and I want to repeat this is tragic. Let me find out that downstairs his girl said, "Yo, are you gonna tell them to turn down the music or not?"
She put the baddies in his back. You gonna let him disrespect us like that?
The fight one of the craziest fights I almost got into because when me and my ex-wife lived in Jersey City, and the super lived on the like the second or first floor, right? And the heat wouldn't be on, so she would send me down there to beef about the heat, and that was when me and him started getting into it over the heat. I'm like, yo, why the fuck are you trying to hold out? Or this doesn't make any sense. Why would you hold out on the heat if we're paying? It wasn't even rent. It was really a mortgage that we had paid for the place in Jersey City. And every time I'd walk in there, and this is I'm not putting any pressure or dissing nobody. Right, I walk in for a comedy show, so you know I'm lit. And you sitting on the bed beefing about the heat. I told you need to go down there before you went to the comedy show. I said, yeah, but everything was fine before the no, but you need to go down there. I said, yo, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. You want me to bang on this guy's door now? Well, we're paying. And her thing was I'm paying for this. I'm paying for
that. You gonna disrespect us? We're taking our money. They think this a game.
Now you gotta go downstairs.
What kind of man are you?
Now you got to go downstairs.
What month was it in, Michael Shawn? Because this North Jersey, and then you was in Jersey City.
Jersey City on Kennedy Boulevard.
Until after the 15th.
Tosh still stuck on mad about the noise and you got DJs on.
Yeah. Nobody should be dead over this.
Double murder.
Nobody should be. No, two people shouldn't be dead over this.
Over a noise complaint.
They're gonna really.
But disrespect, yeah, we do take disrespect differently. Yeah.
And it's so dumb because disrespect.
Yeah.
That's what I want. Oh, I wish I had this. So,
speaking of disrespect.
Oh, you got to do your stories. Hit the intro. That's right. It's 8:14, and I got to leave early too. So it's 8:14. Come on, let's go.
If you see me and you trying to see what's up, he wanna fuck with me, then I'ma have him stuck.
Let's go. Allegedly, with Sexy Mo.
My bad, Sexy Mo. I'm gonna start writing the lineup for the show so we can get to it.
Speaking of disrespect, Michael Shawn J. Black, it be your own damn kids all the time. So my sources tell me that a recent episode of the Kardashians, North be giving it to Kim. Okay, she be giving it to Kim all the time. If you follow them on Instagram or TikTok, rather, you always see North be really giving Kim a run for her money. So she told Kim her dad Kanye's place was much better. She likes staying with her dad better. She said he don't have a nanny, he don't have a chef, he got an apartment. Why don't you got an apartment? I said, well, in true speaking, like, you know, you never want your kids to say that they want to live somewhere else other than with you. Especially as a custodial parent, you're like doing the most for the kid normally. So she just basically said that she favors her father more than Kim.
Well, I mean, to be honest, what kid doesn't, in a lot of situations, you get the kid for a small period of time, right?
Right.
So it's fun time. It's showtime. Everything is, we do this, we do that, we do that. Yeah, you don't care about the chef. You don't care because everything's taken care of. And then when you go back to the mainstay, now you got rules and you got things and now you got to deal with the everyday life of what goes on. So I think it's always been the power play of, it's fun time when I'm with dad or whatever. But when I saw this interview, I started noticing they said that the little girl wanted to walk dogs to start a business to make money. Then she says her dream is to own both companies, Yeezys and Kim's company. You know, you can't take them jeans out your kids, right?
Yes.
You know, you can't take the jeans. You can't subtract the jeans out the kids.
Yes.
Those jeans, those Kanye West jeans are strong.
Yeah.
They're strong.
It's in there.
But
it's in there.
You see it in her though.
Yeah.
You see it in her. Yeah.
And if your dad is being talked about, if the parent that's not there is being talked about meanly by the rest of the world, and I this is why I try to express to people, when you talk negatively about the parent that ain't there, you think you're taking advantage of trying to school that kid. Sometimes kids take offense to that and start taking the other parent's side because they feel like nobody's defending the other parent. And you got to be very careful because I always say, I don't believe you should speak poorly about that other parent in front of that kid, no matter what is going on.
No matter what's going on, right?
Unless you have to tell them something that protects their safety. Unless there are situations where you got to be, but you know.
But so Kim was shady. Tosh said she was shady. Like if you watch this clip when she talks about where is it at?
She'll go to her dad. She'll be like, Dad is the best. He has it all figured out. He doesn't have a nanny. He doesn't have a chef. He doesn't have security. He lives in an apartment. And she'll start crying. Why don't you have an apartment? I can't believe we don't have an apartment.
They do that at Scott's too. Like, Dad has the best house. Your house sucks. He has the best house. It's not super big. The vibe's better. I feel like everything falls on the parent that's like more involved.
Yeah. But like, we make our own food. That's amazing that you make ramen. You know?
Shady. So she's basically saying y'all cooking your own food, that y'all making ramen noodles. That's all you cooking.
In a palm tree. Cause we all know ain't nothing wrong with little ramen. That's a rite of passage. Every oodles and noodles.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't never hurt nobody.
Oh, they got the new packaging for the ramen. Just quick sidebar where you can put they got the new packaging for the ramen, and you're gonna actually be able to put it in the microwave. You know how you gotta take the ramen out and put it like in the pot.
I thought you could put it in the microwave. I've been doing it since 92.
Yeah. Well, technically you weren't supposed to, but hey, you survived. Listen, this is what it is.
Me come out with 2 packs of the damn powder, the stuff, the sauce to put in it.
And the kids are checking for vibes. These kids are all about vibes. They're all about vibes now.
The YouTube generation, they want to know if the vibes is right.
Yeah, he's got a whole different vibe. Now these kids is like, dude, they ain't no nannies. Like he actually, it's just a whole
stuff for us.
It's doing stuff and everything. And you know, it's hard. And you know, I'm not here to defend Kim Kardashian in any way, but welcome to the world.
To the regular degular world.
Welcome to the regular degular world of dads who were running the streets trying to make money all the time. And all we were known for is dad's never here. But nobody ever pointed out that the reason why dad's never here is the reason why the heat stays on and the lights stay on. There's always food in the refrigerator.
Preach, Mike.
And that's why dad's never here.
Yeah.
Because if dad was here, then we'd be having that ramen every night. Like that's what we'd be doing.
What's for dinner, Dad? Oodles and noodles.
Oodles and noodles. Like that, and Christmas wouldn't happen. And when you go into your dance recitals and you need them $100-$400 costumes, and you need to get, and them lessons need to get paid for. The reason why they're getting paid for is because dad isn't here. So guess what, Kim? Yeah. That's
But
what
I
it
think
is.
it's the other parent's responsibility to foster and culture, a healthy rationalization of why the other parent isn't there.
Yeah,
Dad's
but
working hard for us.
then
Dad's sacrificing for us, or mom sacrificing for us. Mom is, whichever parent is the absentee because they out there, on a grind. I think it is the other parent who is there, the custodial parent, is their job to foster a positive narrative for that.
now they're both busy. Obviously, Kanye is busy. They're both busy, and they all that.
Right.
But I just want to say this now. After I defended the Kardashians, let me tell you something. If you wanted to raise your fucking kid and you wanted to be in their life and you wanted to create the fucking vibe, you don't have to be. You got enough money where you don't have to be billionaire Kim running around the world. You really don't have to be. You choose that. You choose to keep making more money because you love the celebrity and you love the money that comes. You don't need the work. You could literally, if you wanted to, and there have been celebrities who have done it, who just said, I got enough money right now that I'm chilling. I'm going to be with the kids every day. So that is your choice to be the superstar. I'm so tired of these celebrities.
Commented on the nanny. That,
you said what?
I find it interesting that the kids commented on having a nanny, or that the place that they live in is.
But the flip side, Mo, if they were poor, they will want the nanny. They will want the bigger house with more space. They don't want to be in an apartment. It's kids.
They've never been poor, so
that's what I'm saying. It's reverse or reverse, and then you got it all. Now you really want what the ones that don't. I mean, that's just
that's just life in general. But this is the thing that kills me. As a parent, when you're broke, you're trying to find babysitters to take care of your kid all the time. Now, when you get filthy rich, now you're hiring nannies to do the same thing that when people are broke are trying to get other. So which one is it? Like when do you decide that you're just going to raise the kids? Because you could if you wanted to. You could.
This is definitely the week of the Kardashians because Halloween is long gone, but Kim is another Halloween aftermath that's getting drugged and continues to get drugged. Halloween, she dressed up as a Bratz doll, of course, along with Kim and a few other of her besties out there. Mm-hmm. And the internet had a problem with it. They was like, "It's nothing wrong with you dressing up as the Bratz, but come on, let's be realistic. You don't look like a Bratz doll." They thought that was her way of dressing up in blackface. They said just because you are, a Bratz doll for Halloween doesn't mean that you got to change the color of your skin. I don't know if Jay Black has a picture of it, but she wore a whole little cute Bratz get up, but her skin was noticeably bronzed. Had an awful lot of
was it blackface? Was it black? Normally. Was it blackface?
You're blackfishing again.
Really?
And of course,
they called it blackfishing because it wasn't blackface. They said blackface. They basically look like they just tanned her, Mike. That's all it was.
Come on, y'all. These women have had more black dick than the average black woman. Just leave them alone. Like, come on.
Does not make you a part of the community.
Come on.
Don't do that.
The inside of their vaginas is the Soul Train Awards. Come on, stop. Come on, y'all. Come. Really?
Not the party line.
Really, y'all. Come on, stop. Stop.
She's getting a lot of backlash from that. And I mean, they're no strangers to but in her defense, we can't have it both ways. We can't say that her daddy is OJ, but then when she does stuff like this, say stay in your lane.
Y'all just bored ass trollers.
That's all it was.
Y'all ain't got nothing else to do. Y'all just bored. Shut up. You think Kim ain't called Kanye a nigga? Shut up. Stop playing. Come on. There's real and reality. Stop playing. I'm so tired of people getting offended that white people might be using the N-word amongst each other. Of course they do. Of course they do. I'm not saying every white person, but it's just real. Me and Jay Black say shit to each other all the time that if people heard it would be like, what the fuck? Did y'all just? Yes, because he's my friend, and we know the context of what we're saying to each other and how we're saying it. Come on, y'all getting on up. Whoopi Goldberg got away with murder when she dressed up in blackface. With the dude from Cheers on Halloween one year back in the 80s. The dude from Cheers, I forget his name. He was the bartender in Cheers.
Norm.
Blackface. Google that.
Yeah.
Straight blackface, laughing and giggling.
It's funny. I don't even watch.
Well, speaking of Hollywood, of course, I told you this is the year of the hip hop murders being solved, or at least attempted to be solved. And of course, Tupac, it's been 25 years since his murder. And finally, alleged killer Keith D. Davis. He is finally on trial.
The trial started.
Yes, he pled not guilty. Well, he pled not guilty. And he has a public defender. So I don't
the murder, he got a
at the end of the day, if he did it, bruh, you should have saved a couple of dollars, just in case for a rainy
He got
day.
a public defender for the murder of Tupac.
Which means if he was assigned a public defender, then he met the financial need or the financial constraints that it takes to be able to have.
They're saying he had something to do with the arrangement of the murder.
Well, he's 60 years old, and if he goes to prison, he's never probably going to see the light.
And he ain't. And let me tell you something. He ain't going by himself. That's all I'm saying. Now I know everybody else in the car that was there died, but all he had to do. The funny thing is, all he had to do was not do the interviews, because he had there was a deal that he made that he had one day in court to tell them everything. He was immune. He could say whatever he wanted that day. It couldn't be held against him. Then he went on and kept doing the other interviews, and then this is when they were like, enough's enough. You're making us look bad. And now but this is going to be an ugly situation. I don't think he's going to make it to the court date. That's my prediction. I'm not wishing death on nobody. I don't believe he's going to make it to court. I don't think that's what I think. And I'm not wishing death on him.
Oh, wow. You think somebody's going to take him out? Well, he may take himself out. Well, wait, he in custody.
Well, they're going to say he took himself out. But go ahead, Mo.
Yeah, I was just at 60 years old, even if he does make it through the trial and he's convicted, the amount of years that he's going to get sentenced, is they're going to give him football numbers. So he's never going to see the light of day either way.
That's why I said he ain't going by himself, because I know I'm not going by myself. Oh, I'm not going by myself.
Oh, so you think he's gonna name? You think he's gonna name drop?
Oh yeah, I'm not even gonna say the name that everybody's waiting for him to name. Everybody knows the name.
Well, Diddy, aka Brother Love, name has been surfacing for the past 25 years, surrounding Tupac's early demise, and so I'm gonna follow this because I'm nosy anyway. But I'm gonna follow this because I want to see how many names he dropped. Who all comes out of this whole conspiracy to murder Tupac.
It's going down. It's going down. So is that your last story?
That is my last story. That's 3.
Okay, so you're about to be out. I'm about to be out because I gotta go to work early. Jay, do you have the couple that I'm most proud of? This is my couple of the year. This is true love. You want to find true love?
Let me see.
This is true love right here. We tried to demolish these two. We tried to disrespect them. We tried to call them all types of names. They lost their high-paying jobs just because they were cheating.
I think you're talking about these two.
And there we go. TJ Holmes.
Living their best life.
I'm official.
What's the white girl's name? What's her name?
Amy Robach or something like that. A Roback.
Her first name is
Amy. Just call her Amy.
Amy and TJ.
The podcast drops December the 5th.
Can't stop it. You can't stop true love. Oh, I know y'all mad. Oh, they're interracial couple too.
Oh, he great. He got it gripped up like he holding it.
Oh, this is my boo. They got caught cheating on their spouses. They lost high-paying jobs.
Well, did they really get caught cheating, or were they were separate?
I believe one was separated from their spouse. So I think that they both had their own separations going, and they were on the job. I think the biggest thing was because they were dating each other and they were co-hosts to one another on the job.
But he was married.
I think they wasn't together though.
No, but he was married. Jay, you have said this repeatedly. If you were married,
that wasn't me. No, I ain't talking about the legally married thing. That was always Mo and other people, whoever. I don't know whoever used to say that, but no, If you're not together,
no,
that
not
being
under the
married crap,
law.
that ain't going to
not under the law. Well, then why lose a job? Not under the law. You was
cheating
right
is
there.
not against the law. Is it against the law if you cheat? If you're legally married, but yet y'all separated and you're dating
the marriage
someone else?
law. You're not supposed to. You can't date. You can't be in a relationship.
That's not true.
You can.
Well, let me finish. Let me finish. They will go if you're going through a court process. They're going to bring it up because they're going to say that this relationship started while y'all were married. They're going to bring it up. I'm just giving people a round of applause because they got shitted on by the entire world. They got shitted on.
Have a great day on purpose.
Have a good one, Mo. We'll see y'all. See you Tuesday. See y'all Tuesday. Shout to cheat when cheating goes right. There you go. When cheating goes right, homie. Hey, look at that happiness right there. Look at they probably took that picture. They probably took that picture when they was doing promo for the old TV show too. They was already knocking it. Go ahead, TJ. He said, "I need my snow bunny."
You know what we never played too that we were supposed to play?
Let's play one. Let's play the last one. Then I get out of here because it's supposed to cover.
We never played the clip of the parent getting that candy. They clinked them out.
Savages. Y'all savages.
That a good role model?
What's the point? The adults. Is the adults leading the charge? Why would you do that?
They wanted all the candy. So let me check, make sure it's all gone.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, we never played that. Yeah. Is that setting a good example?
What? Why would you do that with your kids around? Why would you do that at all? But why would you? They're putting candy out there for the kids in the neighborhood.
They wanted it.
Oh man, I'd be so disappointed. In
people, they would look like they was big candy bars.
When cheating goes right, Tosh. When cheating goes right, them people gonna live happily ever after. And don't tell me there ain't been some situations where cheating went right, where the two people wind up staying together. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that on Tuesday. Why would you do that? Why would you take that candy like that?
What was the last thing we didn't play? Was Stacy Mitchell yesterday looking for Magic Mike?
Oh, for those who don't know, I got a fan. OnlyFans is gonna start. It's gonna call Magic Mail Store Mike, where's the job I work at in between this and doing comedy. And Stacy Mitchell came up to the job, and we should have played this early in the show. Do you have it?
It'll always be here.
You see, I'm coming over here to look for Magic Mike. Where Magic Mike at? Let's see. I want Magic Mike. Where Magic Mike? Let me see. Magic Mike here? Hello? Is Magic Mike here?
Magic Mike?
Magic Mike.
No.
I need to see Magic Mike.
3 o'clock.
He ain't here? Magic Mike ain't here. Ooh, child, you telling the Stacy Mitchell Experience was here to see him.
2:30. It's only 2:28.
Oh, okay. All right.
I may be wrong. He might be coming.
Okay, Magic Mike. I was here to see Magic Mike, but he ain't here. Okay, y'all. Yeah.
Who comes to somebody gig like that? What are we doing, Stacy?
Stacy, that's live. We're going to touch on that on Tuesday, Stacy, because I got to get this OnlyFans popping now. Mail Store Mike, that's me. Look, Tosh love it. She got fire emojis. She got it all. She loved that whole thing. She loved it all. All right, y'all. It's been a good week. I hope y'all have an excellent weekend. I hope y'all enjoy yourselves at its finest. Make sure you stay safe. Whatever you do, please be safe. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. And understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in life. Fight for your happiness and never let anyone take it from you. Michael, Shawn, J Black, Sexy Mo. And yeah.
If you see me and you trying to see what's up, he wanna fuck with me, then I'ma have him stuck.
It's about to go down. Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael, Shawn, that's me. J Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chung, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah.
Going nowhere.